Once upon a time, in the dark and foreboding forest of Sandor, there lived a witch. Although she appeared like any other witch, with a pointy nose and tall, tapered hat, she was nothing particularly special. Esmeralda, as she was called, resided on the outskirts of the village, keeping a watchful eye out for strangers, especially children who wandered too close. She had a notorious recipe for children's stew, which happened to be her favorite dish. This is her story. 3 sharp taps on her old wooden door alerted Esmeralda that she had visitors. The last person to see her was a tax collector, who later appeared on a missing persons list at the local laundromat. Curious about who was at her door, she opened it and was surprised to find a 7-foot-tall ogre and a 3-foot-tall goblin dressed in work overalls. "Who are you, and what do you want?" Esmeralda asked, momentarily interrupted from her reading of an incantation book. Delivery for an Esmeralda witch. "It's just Esmeralda. What took you so long? I placed that order a month ago. All we do is deliver what we're told. We have nothing to do with the orders." "From the looks of you two, I suppose not." The ogre handed Esmeralda the bill of sale along with the delivery invoice. "I need you to sign for the package. You can keep the bill of sale," he said, pulling out a pen from his breast pocket and offering it to her. "Where do I sign?" she asked, scanning the overly complicated form before her. "Any place is fine, just don't cover up any of the print." Esmeralda signed the delivery invoice and handed it back to the ogre, who neatly placed it in an envelope and tucked it into his brown leather bag. "This way," the 7-foot-tall delivery driver said, leading her to a horse-drawn carriage parked at the end of the walkway along the dirt path that wound through the forest. "What's that smell?" Esmeralda asked as they approached the carriage. "I think we ran over a dead animal on the way out here. The smell got worse the further we rode." With a swift flick of his wrist, he unclipped his key ring from his belt and fished out the key that would unlock the rear door. Esmeralda's eyes widened when the door opened, revealing 3 dead, rotting bodies lying on the floor of the carriage. The smell then hit her like a train, and she gagged. "What on earth is that?" the witch asked, fanning away the stench. The ogre knew he was in deep trouble and tried to come up with an excuse. "They were all alive when we put them in there. Maybe they got sick." "How long were they locked up?" "About a week." "Did they make any noise? Call for help? Did you bother to check on them in all that time? Maybe feed them or give them water?" "They were provided a pan of kibble and a bucket of water." "Enough for 7 days?" "I guess not. That's what they gave us." The smell dissipated, and Esmeralda stepped in a bit closer to take a look. She noticed that the pan was empty, and the water bucket was on its side. "Give me that delivery invoice! I want my name scratched off! I'm not accepting this order, and I want a full refund plus extra for my pain and suffering!" "I'm pretty sure we have a no refund policy," the ogre said, digging through his bag. He pulled out an instruction manual and read the table of contents. Flipping to the relevant page, he scanned until he found what he was looking for. He read aloud, "Samson Industries maintains a no refund policy for any live orders." "You have to be kidding me," Esmeralda replied. The ogre located the delivery invoice and scanned the fine print. "It's printed right here in paragraph 3 as well. You signed the invoice, so I have no choice but to unload the cargo here and now." "Oh no, you're not!" "You're gonna take those dead bodies right back to where you found them, and I'm gonna have words with your manager." You're putting me in a very awkward position, lady. If I bring those back to the warehouse, my boss will be furious. And you don't want to see my boss when he's angry. You mean more awkward than now? Actually, yes, I'd rather have you angry at me than him. It's not my fault your cargo died, but it will be my fault if I bring them back. What are we supposed to do with 3 dead bodies? Not my problem, mister. Now get off my property before I cast a spell on you! I think you have a much bigger problem. The voice came from a black crow perched on the mailbox, listening to the conversation. What are you saying, you unholy black-feathered beast? If they return the bodies, they could be charged with manslaughter and locked up in prison, both the ogre and the goblin. The ogre was in shock. Holy cow, I didn't think about that! You'd be better off disposing of the bodies in the forest before you return to wherever you came from. Yeah, I think you're right, but we could get killed ourselves. The forest is a very dangerous place. Whatever you do, don't leave them on the roadside or anywhere someone could find them. They will trace them back to you. The ogre looked at the witch as he pondered his dilemma. Don't look at me, buddy! I have no use for them anymore, dead or alive! Do you have livestock on your property? A few, why do you ask? Hogs will eat the bodies, no evidence will remain. I have 2 hogs, but why should I assist you? What's in it for me? I beg you! I have a wife and family back home! I can't go to prison! How about your friend here? He doesn't say much. The witch asked, looking down at the goblin. I have diplomatic immunity. I'm not just a delivery goblin. I'm also the representative from the land of Greyberg. I can do pretty much whatever I want. Nice. Esmeralda rubbed her pointy chin and pondered for a moment. Yes, you may use my hogs, but I need to be paid. I have 3 silver coins, that is all I have. And I was gonna spend it on food and lodging for the trip home. Plus, we need to feed our mules. Doesn't your company give you money for that sort of thing? Yes. Then pay me what you have along with the 2 mules and the wagon. You can tell your employers you were ambushed on your way back. The ogre was at a loss for words. If he wanted to come out of this situation without prison time, he would have to hand over his transportation, walk home, explain to his bosses what happened, and hope the goblin standing next to him would keep quiet.